Hey, what's up guys? My name is Thomas Park. Welcome back to another video. We're in the new studio today. Let me know how you like it down in the comments down below. Today though, we're going to be talking about what are the top 3 VPNs for the Japanese version of Netflix. Now this can be a little bit tricky getting the Japanese version of Netflix. Let's say you're in the United States of America, the Netflix you're going to get is the United States of America version. If you're in Japan, the Netflix version, of course, you're going to get is the Japanese version. However, each catalog of Netflix isn't exactly the same. Japanese Netflix has some things that the USA version Netflix doesn't have, and vice versa. So with the Japanese version of Netflix, you can watch some more Japanese content. Stuff like Terrace House is very easily watched on that version. It's uploaded quicker than I think it is on the United States version. So a lot of people like using the Japanese version of Netflix with the VPNs to watch Terrace House. Not only that, but you can watch a little bit more anime and stuff like that. I'm not going to go into too much detail between what you can watch, but if there is something you want to watch, you probably know already. Alright guys, so which VPNs are going to be good for unblocking the Japanese version of Netflix? Well, unfortunately, you can't just pick any old VPN out there, because a lot of VPNs unfortunately are blocked with Netflix, not as many as used to be. But in this video, I'm going to be breaking down what are the top 3 best VPNs for Netflix that are going to be super affordable. And each VPN is going to have its own little use case with pros and cons. So that kind of depends on you and what you want to buy, what you can afford, and what kind of features you want overall. So first up guys, we're going to be talking about Torguard VPN. This is an excellent VPN if you kind of want the full package. And one reason I like it so much is because you're getting such a good deal for what you get. The streaming bundle is normally $22 a month, but with coupon code Netflix, you can reduce that by 50%, which means you're going to be getting this $22 a month or $100+ a year deal for half off, which means you're going to get a lot for your money. With this plan, you pretty much get full access to Torguard VPN, including 8 simultaneous connections, freely included BitTorrent proxy, which isn't included in a lot of VPNs. Not only that, but you're also going to get 2 streaming IPs for Netflix. You could pick between UK, United States of America, or, you know it, Japan. So this is one of the best ways to completely 100% unblock the Japanese version of Netflix. This is going to be permanently unblocked because it's an IP only you are going to be using, and that's why it's such a good deal, because you're getting 2 unique IPs, which you can't really do with any other VPN. So pretty much what you're going to do with Torguard VPN, like I said, use that code Netflix, going to give you 50% off. So streaming bundle is going to be $60 a year. Monthly is going to be around $11. Quarterly is $20. Semi-annual $30. So this is really cool. Like I said before, you get those 2 included streaming IPs, and if you buy 2 years, you can even get a router. One reason Torguard is also probably one of the best solutions for Netflix is because it works on a lot of devices where some other VPNs don't. Some people like using NordVPN just because it's so massively popular and they just saw it from some YouTubers video, but NordVPN and a lot of VPNs don't actually work with Amazon Fire Sticks. I've tested Torguard on Android TV boxes, on Fire Sticks, and it 100% works with the same exact method using these streaming IPs. And that's kind of the benefit, is that these streaming IPs are streaming IPs and they will work to unblock Netflix on any platform, as long as you can install the Torguard application. But of course, if you can't, you can get the 2-year bundle and get a free mini VPN router, and I've showed you how to set that up on my channel as well. And it's really good for unblocking Netflix on stuff like the PS4, Apple TVs, those kind of devices where you can't install VPN. So overall, this is probably my #1 pick for the Japanese version of Netflix, or Netflix overall, because it is also my top rated VPN, which means it's going to get really good speeds, excellent customer support. Sometimes support tickets respond within just a couple of minutes, especially when handing out these streaming IPs, so it's going to be really easy to set up. If you want to set up Torguard VPN and you have questions about how to set up the streaming bundle, I've made several videos on it, and I'll make sure to put those down in the comments down below or in the description down below so you could easily set it up. Anyways guys, let's go ahead and talk about the next option. So Windscribe is going to be a little bit different than Torguard VPN, pretty much like in every way. You're not going to be using these streaming IPs. You're going to be using some kind of technology that Windscribe is doing in the back end, kind of rotating IPs so they don't get blocked. And what you can do with Windscribe is you can pay $49 for the yearly plan, so it's going to be a little bit cheaper than Torguard VPN's plan. You're not going to get the streaming IPs that are unique to you. You're going to be using shared IPs with other people. But the cool thing here is that it's a little bit cheaper, like I said, and also you have a lot of different regions you could perhaps hop around with. So you could use Japanese version of Netflix, some other versions of Netflix. Now in my test, Windscribe isn't as compatible with every streaming service. So if you also want to do stuff like BBC iPlayer, some cases Prime Video, it doesn't work either. Maybe Disney Plus, it might not be working either. So Windscribe isn't like the complete full solution for every streaming service. In my test, it can be a little bit fiddly. I'm not quite sure if it works exactly the same way on Fire Sticks and those kind of devices, but it is a little bit cheaper for the overall main package, and it is going to get you the Japanese version of Netflix. And you can also do build a plan, which is going to be around $2 to $3 a month, so $36 a year. This lets you pick just, the Japanese version of Netflix. This just lets you pick the Japanese server specifically from Windscribe to let you watch the Japanese version of Netflix. So this is going to be around $36 a year, $30 a year, around that area. So it's definitely going to be a little bit cheaper, but it's restricted to only one server. So if you want a VPN for other things, it might not be as good of a deal in that sense, since you're not getting all the servers. Also, Windscribe's customer support can be a little bit dodgy. As you can see here, they mostly rely on kind of chatbot. You're not really, and a lot of people kind of have problems with this kind of customer support. You might have some trouble getting refunds and stuff like that. Additionally, Windscribe isn't as fast in my test for torrenting and kind of downloading and stuff like that in other VPN use cases. But this is a good VPN to unblock the Japanese Netflix for sure. If you guys want to help support the channel, you could enter in code WindyNet on checkout, and it will help support the channel. It's not really going to do much for your plan here. It's not going to give you any discount like TorGuard. I don't know why Windscribe won't give me codes for my viewers to give discounts. They gave me this code. It's just kind of give you a little bit more free data or something like that. So I guess you can even build a plan and use this code and perhaps not spend $2 to $3. You might even be able to spend like $1 to $2 or something like that. It's a little bit fiddly, but there you go. If you want to support the channel, just enter in code WindyNet. Next up on the list, guys, we do have ExpressVPN. ExpressVPN is different than TorGuard and Windscribe in a lot of different ways. Mainly, it's just much more expensive. With Windscribe, you could get the Japanese version of Netflix for around $30 to $40 a year, or around $50 for the main kind of package. As you can see here, $49. Windscribe is going to be half the price of ExpressVPN. TorGuard, you're getting the two included. Streaming IPs, a good deal. It's still only $60. It's so ExpressVPN is going to be by far the most expensive one of these options. However, it has a little bit better speeds than Windscribe. It's also got a little bit better customer support, in my opinion. So in that sense, it might be a little bit worth it to splurge a little bit here. But honestly, guys, if you want, the full package, I'd rather you go with TorGuard VPN, because you're getting just as good as speeds, just as good as live chat. You're getting two included streaming IPs, and it's only $60 a year. Whereas ExpressVPN, it's kind of similar to TorGuard in those aspects, but you're not getting the streaming IPs. It does have the good speeds and good customer support. But again, this one is another option. A lot of people like ExpressVPN because they could kind of hop around different areas. You're not going to be able to build a plan to customize it like Windscribe, etc. But some people still like to use ExpressVPN, and I just wanted to include it in this list as an option, since it is going to be a good VPN for Japanese Netflix. It's just going to be a bit pricier. Alright guys, thanks for checking out my opinions on the best VPNs for the Japanese version of Netflix. In summation, I think there are 3 excellent products here that you could choose from. If you want kind of the overall best VPN package, I would go with TorGuard VPN streaming bundle and use code Netflix. You're going to get probably really good speeds, really good customer support, kind of that full VPN package you're looking for. Windscribe is good if you specifically can't afford TorGuard and you want to just access one server or a couple just specifically for Netflix. You might not be using the VPN that much for torrenting, or if you have any problems, you might not get the best customer support. ExpressVPN is definitely more expensive than the other options. You are going to get really good speeds and pretty good customer support, and you can hop around different areas if you want to as well. It's just going to be very expensive. Anyways, guys, those are my thoughts on the top 3 Japanese Netflix VPNs to unblock the Japanese version of Netflix. Let me know down in the comments down below which one you chose and which one works for you, and I'll see you again very soon.